All right, therapy in session. We're going to install this AC port plug today on our 22 Bass Tracker Classic. I found this plug on Amazon. It was on sale for, I want to say $14. Normally this plug is around $30. So I definitely had to pick it up. So what we're going to do in this video is we're going to install it, and you all going to follow me. And I'm going to just show you how it's installed. I'm just opening it for the first time. It's supposed to be a waterproof plug. So we're definitely going to install it because I think it'll be a great upgrade to what we got going on the Classic. So hang tough and hang in with me while we install this plug. Therapy in session. All right, so what we're going to do to start this installation off, the instructions call for a 2-inch diameter circle saw. So that's what we're going to use to drill our hole. We're going to take some of this painter's tape and we're going to mask off the area where we want to install our plug. And I got this this pan over here that I'm going to use to put underneath. So when I'm drilling, all the carpet and all the aluminum that we're cutting through can fall right in this pan, and our cleanup efforts will be almost minimal. So that's what I'm going to do. So just follow along. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to install it right here, which is the front side. I'm gonna put it right up in here somewhere. That way, when it's time to plug in to charge the batteries for the boat, I can just reach in, plug it in, reach in and unplug it. So we're gonna do it right here. So I'm gonna try to find, so I think I want it about maybe right here. So put that there. And I'm going to mask off an area where I want to start drilling. So right here is where I want my plug. I'm gonna keep looking on the bottom side just to make sure we don't have nothing in the way of where we want it. So about right there is where I wanna start drilling it. So here goes nothing. Just like that, we're through. We are through. So now we're going to make sure that this fits in. Then so I'm going to take this. I'm gonna kind of take that off because I don't want no shavings in there. And I'm also gonna close this. This thing's waterproof. So we're gonna put that in there. And it fits perfect. That's what we want, just like that. It fits in there perfect. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get the shop vac and we're gonna clean up some of these shavings and get the shavings out of the bottom. It should be barely minimal shavings in there. And we're gonna get those out, and then we're gonna go to the next phase of installing this, which is drilling the holes inside the deck to secure it. So hold tight, therapy in session. And like I said, that was a good idea of using this pan to kind of catch. See, that's the hole right there we created. So the pan was used to catch everything that was falling down inside while we were drilling our hole. So it worked out pretty well. Like, we got everything in here, and this even fell down in the bottom. So I think that was a good idea. We ain't got nothing to clean up in there, which is always a great thing. When we doing our projects, we want to, you know, minimize on the cleanup all the time, because the cleanup is the part that, you know, will bust your ass, really. So as long as we get that part taken care of, we can continue to install and complete our projects. But like I said, this is the Noco AC port plug, and I got it on sale. So it's a great addition to what we got going on here. See, we got everything. We'll move that out the way. So now the second part is to actually install our plug. So it's waterproof as well. So when you're not using it, you can take this and you can, you know, close it up so water won't get in there, because it's at the back of the boat. So once you put the plug back on, you don't have to worry about water. So this part actually fits in the hole. I'm gonna make sure it's square like that. And then it came with screws. It came with 3 screws. You got 3 holes. We'll make sure it's square. That should be good. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna screw our AC plug down. That's about where we want it. So these are self-tapping screws. So close that. So now what we're pretty much gonna do is we're gonna screw it down. Like that, we through. Just like that, we're through. So I didn't go all the way down with that one first. I'm just gonna start them. And these self-tapping screws are a beast. I'm glad Noco added these. It beats you drilling first and then setting your screws. So we got the top side secure. Like I said, there's the top. It goes in right there. And that's how we want it. So here's the bottom side. This is what the bottom side looks like. So that's what the bottom side looks like. So now we have the plug. So this plug, this is our onboard charger. So our onboard charger gonna plug into this. And that way when you come to charge the boat on the outside, you'll pop this, stick it in and charge it. When the battery's done, pull it out and you close it back and it stays waterproof and you're good to go. You don't have to worry, you don't have to worry about this little dangly thing, which I freaking hated. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push the boat forward a little bit and I'm gonna maybe zip tie some of this in the back of the boat up there, and then I'm gonna make it really short. So hang tight. All right, so what we're gonna do is, like I said, we're gonna try to reroute some of these wires back here. Well, this main wire back here, which is the onboard charger, which is back there. I guess I could take you off a little bit so you can see. So there's my batteries. These are my batteries. And that's the onboard charger back there. And I already kind of got this wire right here kind of organized a little bit. So what we're gonna do is we don't need all that. We don't need all this now that we have the plug, because we're not pulling this to an extension cord. So what we're going to do is we're going to just shorten some of this. So I hope you all continue to see as I reroute some of this. So I already got it kind of right here. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make a good old loop. A good old loop right here, just like that. And I'm gonna zip tie it. Like I said, I hope you all can see. Zip tie that, and then I'm gonna zip tie this part. Cut my access off. I don't need those hanging. And then take this. Zip tie it up here. We just want to make sure it's nice and neat. That's what I'm all about. Nice and neat. We're gonna zip tie there. So you see we have it right here nice and neat. Right? So now all we're gonna do is connect those two. So what I want to do now, see, I got two plugs. I got the plug. This is from the plug I just installed, and this is for my charger. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna plug these in to one another. I'm gonna get it nice and tight in there, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some electric tape, and I'm gonna tape it. I'm gonna tape these together. come apart ever. And also, by doing this, hopefully I can cut down on the moisture that they're going to be exposed to. Because this is the back of the boat. You know, this part gets wet all the time. You know, when you run it on plane, and you stop it, you know, water gets up in here. You're making sharp turns. You know, water going to get, this is a boat. So water going to always, everything going to always be exposed to water. So what we're going to do is we're going to just try to alleviate some of this being exposed heavily to a lot of water. And also throwing stuff back here. You don't want these to accidentally become undone. And this is the way to ensure that. That. Take one more zip tie. Just zip tie this right here. Right there. And that's pretty neat. It's not gonna move. We don't have to worry about that. Now you can, that's in there like that. We can open and close this thing without pulling on this and without hindering it from opening. So now you see what we got down there. Now put this back. Put that back. Now overall, that's a great install right there. Pop that open, plug it in. While it's charging, put it back. So when it's time to charge our boat, when we outside or in the garage, now all we do is pop the top, we take this, we plug in our charger. That's what we're doing, and it charges. How we know it's charging, we can flip this, and the charger underneath, yep, it's underneath. Of course, this is my son at the end of the damn video. He needs to see the light. So he can make sure. Take it off the chest. All right, lean over. You gotta lean over here. Okay. See your light right there?
It's supposed to be red or orange.
Yeah, they blinking, so they validating.
Okay, just gotta make sure.
Oh shit, I got something in front of me.
That's how I know it'll be charging.
Now we can see. Go ahead, now you can see.
Okay.
See? So now we charging back there. So that was a success.
Do I have to turn on like a switch?
Nope, just plug it in. So YouTube, that's how we charging our boat now. And then when we're not using it, we're taking that and we close on the top like that. And that's waterproof. That's waterproof. That's good to go. You can step on that, water can get on that. She should be good to go. But yeah, that was a successful install. And I appreciate you all for watching. Continue to like, comment, and subscribe. And holla at your boy. I appreciate it. Therapy in session.